a food business. I'm trying to expand, grow my brand down here in Charlotte. I've been doing it for about 4 years in Pennsylvania, where I'm from originally.
Okay.
Third generation entrepreneur. Family background comes from like the grocery side of things, Mexican restaurants. So yeah, I just came down.
So
here
what is it exactly that you do?
Yeah, so
I want to know more about that.
Okay. So in short, you're elotero.
Elotero. What's the name of the?
I do a Paco street cart down here.
Oh
in
my
Charlotte.
God! You were at Norma's thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So you go to different markets and any type of event.
Yeah.
You do that.
That's dope. Yeah, man. So I'm trying to break into the more public space. I want to set up into like maybe a brick and mortar.
So let me ask you this: do you want to do it like a kind of like an ice cream place, but with different
exactly
toppings?
Like I'm kind of seeing the for me, I'm looking at like boba tea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you have like boba tea, and like before, like 5-10 years ago, no one knew what boba tea was.
Absolutely.
So you're kind of like introducing that and having people like accustomed to something different.
Yeah.
And then you can set up your business off of that and just kind of like branch off, you know?
I love that.
So I'm bringing, like the authentic bites. It's kind of what I lean on, authenticity.
Yeah.
And someone quick.
Yeah.
So everyone, if you come from like a Hispanic background, you know your antojitos.
Antojitos, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the elotes ended up being a hit in Pennsylvania. So.
Trying to bring that out here. I love that, man. And I feel like Charlotte needs that. Charlotte needs some culture.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I kind of try and take pride in being that bridge between the not knowing, and then like if you know, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I love that. I love what you're doing, man. I'm excited for people to know a little bit more about that. I think it's important.
Yeah.
Javi, let me know when you're ready. You're recording? Okay, cool. So now that I know a little bit about you, I want more people to know more about you and what you do. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit what you're doing here in the Charlotte community.
Yeah, so my name is Jose Francisco Rodriguez, and I'm a third generation entrepreneur. I've been in Charlotte for about 4 months, and I'm trying to grow my business over here. My background has always been in business, like I mentioned, and I'm trying to bring a little bit of that culture to the people and get more familiar and build a community down here.
So I actually I follow Norma, who's in charge of the comunidad here in Charlotte, and she brings a lot of small vendors into this community that she's building with that space. And I saw your name on there, and I didn't know who you were, but you were just telling me a little bit about that. So I'm actually excited for more people to know about. I'm a huge elote fan. I'm from Guatemala, so like we eat a lot of elote. I don't know why, but we do. So the fact that you're bringing that to Charlotte, because you don't see that really anywhere in Charlotte. So tell us how you are bringing your own side of it. How is it going to be different from maybe what people are used to in other places that are moving to Charlotte?
Mm-hmm. So, I really lean on the authenticity.
Yeah.
And I try to bring the fresh and freshest ingredients and bring an experience to. If you're visiting my elote stand, I'm gonna take you back to where I started in Pennsylvania about 4 years ago. I started selling elotes outside of my family's market.
Wow.
Due to COVID circumstances, I was I used to work in retail, so I had that experience.
Yeah.
And I grew up in the shop with my dad.
Yeah.
So just the culmination of those things led me to starting my own elote stand outside, because we had the Taco Man selling tacos outside.
Yeah.
I was selling elotes. You had a tamalero come by and sell tamales in the parking lot.
That's awesome.
So we were doing that, and people started to notice, and they started to come. And the one thing I'd always hear is like, "Oh, this reminds me of back home."
Yeah.
Back in wherever we come from, and we had a big Guatemalan population.
Oh, really?
In our little village, in a little town.
Yeah.
Because it's a village technically in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It's super small. It's like literally one road, one stoplight.
I love that.
Yeah.
So what brought you to Charlotte? What made you decide, hey, I want to also bring this, I want people to taste my culture in this community? What made you do that?
So I had a short list of cities that I would feel comfortable going to, and kind of like branching out, right? So being from Pennsylvania, the closest city to me was Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I love where I come from, and that's awesome. That's great. But Philly has your cheesesteaks, your pretzels. That's what they're known for.
Yeah.
And I could have broken into that market and brought my own flavor of things. But I feel like this was a growing city, and me and my girlfriend came down here because her job brought her down here.
Yeah.
And for me, it was really easy to say, let's go. Like I kind of saw like a canvas that I could kind of like make my mark.
I love that. I think that there's also a lot of opportunities right now for every culture to be, bring their own little piece of that and make it their own stamp here in Charlotte. There's opportunities, and like I said, Norma is creating that, so I'm excited to see where you go. Where can we find you? What's the next spot that people can see you at?
So Norma has been fantastic. She's helped me out a lot. I did my first market here in Charlotte, and that was kind of like my soft launch, my coming out.
Yeah.
Like, here, this is Paco's. You can come visit Paco's Elotes, Paco's Street Cart.
Yeah.
We're doing the next market February 9th with the La Comunidad.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah, so
very
that's
nice.
when everybody else can
I think that's the Valentine's Day,
Valentine's
right?
Day one, yeah.
Awesome.
So everyone come check this out and kind of see what she's doing. I'm kind of like, I really admire what she's doing. Like,
Yeah.
It's awesome. Because I literally was like, this is what we need. This is what to kind of live that.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited for you, man. We are always welcome at all these events. I thank you so much for coming to this event. I appreciate that. I'm excited to see what you do. If you want to be on the next podcast, come to the Latinos Legacy Network or follow the page. We'll have all the information. We'll have also the tags and how you can follow Jose as well and get to know a little bit more about him. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too.
Thank you.
Bye.